Hello, my fellow plumbing bros. How you guys doing today? Welcome to Potty Talk Live. I'm your host, Richard Behney, the $1 Million Plumber, where we take it into the trenches and the ditches and the crawl spaces and the bathrooms and the kitchens and the utility rooms around the world to talk to real men, real plumbers, the guys that keep the world running, so to speak. All right. Today I've been looking forward to talking with this guy. We've spoken a few times. Well, I guess over messaging but a real cool guy. Looking forward for you guys getting to know him as well. We have Mr. Jeff McCann, owner of Superior Plumbing Services out of Greer, South Carolina. Let's get Jeff on. Jeff, you there?
I am.
Hey, welcome to Potty Talk Live, man. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
We're doing great today. Hey, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am, obviously I'm a plumber. I have a little business here in the upstate. We're not very big at all. We're very, very tiny on the map. You have to use a magnifying glass to find us. But I've got a really good sidekick that works with me. He does a phenomenal job. I've got a couple other ladies that will help out, including my wife. My heart and soul. She takes care of me at home and keeps me straight, keeps me focused. And then I also have another talented young lady that takes care of all this scheduling and dispatching and stuff like that. So we're not very big, like I said. We're very small, but we're trying to grow, and work is plentiful. So we have to thank God and thank whoever else you believe in for all that. You know.
That's right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, it sounds. Hey, it's a common story. You know, as we were talking just before we went live here, you know, I recall the day, my favorite memories of being in the truck and starting out with my wife and, you know, another guy, you know, helping me get started. And, you know, those are good times, you know. And that's a common story, man. All right. Well, what's your expertise? You know, what's your favorite type of work?
Well, we're actually... I don't know if I'm sure you've been in the trade a long time. A lot of plumbers will know the class. We're a little different. So we're general contractors. I have what they call a WL classification, water and sewer.
Okay,
I specialize in mainly exterior work. You know, I do trenchless sewer lines. I do, obviously, trenchless water lines. We bore a good bit of services. We do a good bit of utility work for the city of Greer. We tend to focus on the outside work more than inside, obviously. In my opinion, I think the money needs to be made outside. Now, again, there is good service work inside, don't get me wrong, but my expertise growing up, I've always been a drain and sewer guy. I've always liked to play in the poop.
Okay.
If it smells really rank, then it's probably got some money behind it. You know what I mean?
It smells like money to you, right?
That's right. So yeah, we tend to focus on the outside work the most.
Well, good. Okay. Well, what's the weather like there today? You working outside today?
Nope. No, we're not working outside today. It's kind of nasty, but we got a few estimates that we can do today. Do some in-home consultations with some people, so it's not like we don't have anything to do. We just we like to keep it. Yeah, we like to keep it clean. So when you work outside, when these kind of conditions, it gets pretty nasty.
Yeah, working in the rain. Yeah, that can be a nasty, muddy work. Yep, I remember. All right, man. Well, on that note, then, what's give us a story or a favorite story or some kind of whether it was funny or scary or growth, something you've run into.
Before I started my business, we're only going on year 2, so I don't want to act like I've been doing this for, had a business for many years, because that's not the case. But about 4 years ago, when I was working for a pretty large plumbing company here in the upstate, I responded to a sewer call at a church/type school. You know how some churches have, their schools inside them. So it was a sewer call, and flash forward to the next day, we end up selling what they call a pipe burst, where you pull on, a new pipe through an old pipe without having to dig the whole lawn up.
Right.
Well, a job that was billed out for 10 hours, I ended up staying there for 27 straight hours, not sleeping 1 hour.
Really?
And then we had to go back the next day, and I worked another 13 hours. It got to the point where it was so bad that we thought we were going to have to shut down the school that following Monday. And we got, and our company got a letter from the mayor of that town threatening to sue our company if we had to shut down that school, because we would have to pay a day's worth of salary, or however many days worth of salary, to all the teachers, all the staff, all the parents, children, all that stuff. And he was serious.
Oh, brother.
And it was right there on the brink of Thanksgiving break, and the last couple days where people were trying to get things done, but they still had to take their kids to drop them off, and it was just a mess. It was an awful job.
Oh, brother. Well, that brings back, I wasn't big into outside. I went inside service, and I have a similar story. It happened on Christmas Eve. I had a place shut down, and we were doing it for a water line, and literally had a 10-foot hole dug. It was like a big crater in the front yard of his business, and the water was off, and we couldn't get water back on, and having all kinds of problems. And that's when I decided, hey, I like the inside more. So, oh man, not very much fun. At least wasn't for me. All right.
Absolutely.
So what has you what has you fired up? I mean, about the industry. I mean, you're about 2 years into your own business. You decided to do your own thing. What has you excited about the future?
Well, I mean, first of all, it's very rewarding when obviously we get to help people with all their plumbing issues outside or whatever the case is. We're there to help them, and we bring a unique change to the industry that's not really that common here in our area. We have the capabilities of saving people money on a lot of their stuff, not because we're small and because we're cheap, but landscaping, we save landscaping a good bit. We're able to help people with that. It's a lot easier to tell somebody, hey, we can put you a new sewer line in without having to dig your yard up or something like that,
Yep.
So that's a big thing for us here, and like I said, when I chose to do this, I chose to start a business because I got and I'm sure you felt the same way, and a lot of plumbers out there that are currently either working for somebody or starting to work for themselves, they know exactly how I feel. I felt that it wasn't because the money was good. I was making close to $100,000 a year at where I was. I was one of the top salesmen, but that was just it. I felt like I was more of a salesman, and I did show empathy with my clients. Don't get me wrong. I never pushed anything on anybody, but I just felt like I couldn't go any higher. And, I wanted to do something. I wanted to brand my own line of work. I wanted people to know this is me. This is Jeff McCann. This is Superior Plumbing. That's when you come to one of our jobs or something like that, you're going to go, yeah, they were here. That we know this is who did this work. That's what we're aiming for. And so far, we've been able to do that very efficiently, and I'm very blessed for that.
Oh man, love it, Jeff. I mean, that's the thing. That's what I hear. We all come from different states here, of course. So here in the States, but I hear it in Canada, Australia, and UK. It's that same emotion. The guys. It really is a brotherhood. We've taken that step into the ring of doing our own thing and saying, here I am. I want to do my own thing. And that's a common story. I was making good money working for the other company, but I was living their dream. And I want to live my own dream. So I just respect you and admire you for doing that and stepping out and stepping into the ring, because it's you're going to get hit in the face, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Hey, but you take it and you get back up and you say, here I am. And so, man, I love it, man. Thanks for sharing.
Absolutely.
Well, hey, just to change it a little bit here, what's a favorite tool or tool you recommend? It's something that you don't live without.
My camera. Kind of hard to do our work without a camera. And I don't know if I can add a locator to it. That's kind of like part of the camera. So without my camera and locator, it's kind of hard to do that. And without my leak detection equipment, it's kind of hard to find underground leaks too.
Yeah, you know? That's right. So that's your gig, right?
Yeah, those are my two. Now underneath the house, if I have to connect under homes or something like that, I can't live without my my Milwaukee 2-inch automatic cutter.
There we go.
I don't have to use a Sawzall, you know.
Yep, love it. Yep. What's your favorite? What's your locating equipment and camera? What's your favorite brand?
My favorite brand is Rigid. Right now, I've got some equipment through the General. They call it my leak detection equipment is the Gen-Ear, and I've used Goldak a lot. And don't get me wrong, Goldak's fine, but I feel like the Gen-Ear is better because it has better noise cancellation headphones, and I don't get as much outside noise when I have those on compared to the Goldak. But yeah, that's probably the best tools that I have, you know, and without those tools, man, we'd be lost, you know.
Yeah, that's your game. You need those tools. Well, good, man. Hey,
absolutely.
Hope you guys are listening out there. You got some good nuggets of gold right there. So, hey, thanks, Jeff. Hey, I just want to take a quick moment, Jeff, to remind our plumbing bros that mastermind roundtable groups are now forming. And so if you're looking to accelerate your plumbing business, a mastermind roundtable is just for you. You know, in a mastermind, you can literally bypass years of wasted time and money. So check it out. Check out a mastermind mind roundtable. Go to themilliondollarplumber.com/mastermind. That's themilliondollarplumber.com/mastermind to check out if a roundtable is for you. So, hey, let's get back to it here. Jeff, let's bring on let's take on the lightning round. You ready for the lightning round? We talked about that? All right. I'm gonna ask you some questions here, some either or questions. And, so if I say Coke or Pepsi, you say?
Dr. Pepper.
There we go. Of course. All right. You're that guy. We got another one. Okay. All right, man. You ready?
Yeah, man. Let's do it.
Okay. Here we go. Poly or PEX?
PEX.
All right. PVC or ABS?
PVC.
All right, brother. Milwaukee or DeWalt?
Oh, Milwaukee all day.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I know that, but I'm going to ask it. I know this one. General or Rigid? Well, I may know it.
Well, I have General, but my heart's with General, but my mind says Rigid. Yeah.
What personality there? All right. Adjustable wrench or channel lock?
Channel lock.
All right. Solder fitting or shark bite?
Solder fitting.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Red Bull or coffee?
Coffee.
Old school. All right.
Yeah, man.
I gotta take a drink of coffee. You mind, Harris?
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Trench or trenchless?
Trenchless.
Yeah. Crawl space or slab?
Ooh. Crawl space.
Here we go. Listen up. Taco Bell or McDonald's? It's important.
Oh, man. Taco Bell.
Yeah.
God, it's like feast, famine, or plague.
That's right. Tank or tankless?
Tankless.
Residential or commercial?
Residential.
Here we go, brother. And finally, copper or CPVC?
Copper.
All right, of course. Talking with a guy the other day who did some work in Brazil for a while, and he said he had 8-inch CPVC water lines down there. Crazy. All right, Jeff. Hey, just one more question for you, and this is kind of I think it's kind of an important one to share with the guys out there. What's the best advice you've ever received?
Best advice I've ever received is if a customer ever takes you to look at a specific part of his house or a job that's been done, don't ever say, what idiot put this in, because you never know if the customer did it himself.
Exactly. That is good advice. You know, that is so true. Also on the other end, it also, I made it a practice of never bad-mouthing other companies. Look, when we bad-mouth other companies, even if it was, flaky work, it puts down our industry. It puts down us,
yep.
Because we're a brotherhood. So, yep. but yeah.
We're all human. We all have bad days,
Right. So, but that's good advice, yeah. Because the odds are that the customer in today's world may have done it themselves. So, very good.
Yep.
All right, brother. Hey, Jeff, I appreciate you being on Potty Talk Live. It's been great having you on. Guys, I hope you were giving it a listen here. And because Jeff dropped some, true nuggets of gold in there. And Jeff, we wish you the best. And thanks for being out there, making us all look good, all right?
Absolutely. Thank you for having me on, and all the plumbers out there, keep plumbing.
That's right. Keep plumbing. All right, man. Hey, thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it.
See you, sir. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Hey, all right, guys. This about wraps things up, but I just also want to remind you that if you're looking to get more customers or to make more money and to grow your plumbing business, I want to help you, and I want to help you by sending you my free special report, the 7 Must-Knows to be $1 million plumber. If you'll just type in the comments below, free report, I'll get that report right out to you. Has 7 must-knows to do just that, help you get more customers and to grow your plumbing business and ultimately to make more money, all right? So there we have it. So this is wraps up this episode of Potty Talk Live. Thank you for spending some time with us. And as always, and until next time, plumb like a champion.